Hello, I'm Priscilla Archangel, and my faith-centered leadership lesson for you today is the Giving Challenge. Many of you may not be familiar with the name John and Laura Arnold, and they were really flying under the radar for quite a while until they recently decided to give away $4.5 billion. Now, John was a successful securities trader in the oil and the gas field, and Laura was a corporate attorney. And John basically made his millions and billions of dollars through his work. And he's known as being very smart, very low-key, founded his own hedge fund, and in essence made quite a lot of money at it. But at some point recently, they decided to close down their hedge fund and basically give it all away. They're a young couple, under 40, 3 kids. They decided they don't believe in dynastic wealth. They don't believe in just giving the money to their children because they've seen some examples of children who inherited lots of money and really didn't quite know what to do with it, didn't know how to spend it, how to use it to invest it, and in some cases may have squandered it. And so they've decided instead that they're going to use their wealth to give to some very good causes in what they call high impact giving. Now, they're using their money to fund obesity research. They're using their money to fund some criminal justice research that can impact how we sentence criminals in the future, things of that nature. And my question to you is, how can your giving impact others? Now, all of us obviously don't have $4.5 billion to give away. But no matter how much or how little we do have in terms of our own resources, what are we doing to use that money to proactively and positively impact others? So I have a couple of questions for you just to think about. First of all, are you making money for what you can do with it or for how you can help others? Even before John and Laura amassed this fortune, they were thinking about ways to give it away. They were thinking about people they could help, causes that they could impact, things that were important in the world that needed funding and maybe couldn't get traditional funding in terms of research projects. And they were thinking about ways that they could impact others. So just think about that. Are you making money for what you can do with it or how you can impact others? Second question is, do you believe your giving can make a difference in the lives of others? Now, again, all of us don't have high impact funds, but we have low impact funds. And low impact is better than no impact. And if we only impact one person, that's still value added. Here's another question for you. Are you giving a gift that keeps on giving? In essence, are you giving somebody a fish or are you teaching them to fish? I admit my husband and I, in our scheme of giving and the different organizations that we give to, we do give to some organizations that will actually give people a fish. People need food. They're hungry. But there are times we also give to organizations that will help people learn a trade, learn a skill, so that they will be able to work and purchase their own food. So are you helping people learn how to fish? Are you taking a risk with your giving? Now, it was a new thought to me even to think about philanthropic funds being risky. But philanthropists recognize that everything that they give to won't always be successful. Every initiative won't always be successful. And so think about sometimes that your giving may be risky, but the risk is great, but in some cases the gain is great as well. So just think about that. And here's a last question. Do you investigate the credibility and effectiveness of the organizations that receive your funds? Just like you'd investigate the credibility of someplace that you invested money, think about the credibility of who's getting your money. And think about how they're using it, how they're spending it, what percentage of it, what portion of it actually goes to the intended target audience versus to administrative fees, or what percent of it goes to the actual research or initiative at hand. So again, the giving challenge. You probably don't have $4.5 billion. Maybe you have $45, maybe $450, maybe $4,500. Whatever you may have, just give. Thanks for listening.